going on, everybody? It's Ricky with Videohomicide, back with a channel update. It's been a while since I did a proper channel update, so let's get to it. I've teased in the streams lately that I've been working on a zine, a top secret zine, and I'm pleased to announce that I've completed all 22 illustrations that make up the interior of the zine. I've only left to do the front cover, the back cover, the front inside, and the front and the back inside cover. So once that is done, boom, I can fucking print it right here in my own studio. And I got my paper cutter because I want to cut it down. It's not going to be the standard size of, all my other zines. So like, for instance, there's the Filthy Ralph #2. Here's the graffiti zine. It's going to be the same size as the graffiti zine, basically. So a little bit smaller, but I can cut the edges, get a nice crisp look to that. So if anybody wants to get a hold of any zines, message me at cinema.187 on Instagram, because currently we've got issues 1 through 5 all in print. So if you're a zine fanatic, if you're a horror fanatic, if you're an art, if you're a patron of the arts, check out Cinema 187, because it's something that's really starting to take off in a way. Pretty cool. I like it. So this is one of the things I wanted to show. So I did an art haul pickup today, or an art supply pickup, and it's these Faber-Castell brush pens, and I got like 8 of them here. They're about $3.50 with tax or some bullshit like that. Like, they're not overly expensive. Like, there's different pens, like, the Comix and the Prismacolors and all that stuff, but they range from, like, they can be up to like $9 a piece. It's like, dude, I'm not interested in getting like 4 shades of green at $9 a piece, you know what I mean, when I can get these Faber-Castells. I probably have like 25 of these now. I've only ever run out of ink on one of them, which was a dark blue one, and that was actually recently. When I bought it, it was like damn near dead, but you know what, I was like, fuck it, it happens, it's $3, it's not the end of the world. But with that being said, this zine that I'm working on is it's a tribute to one of my favorite companies of all time, and it's a company that has created 22 things that have piqued my interest enough that I think it deserves a zine. So coming up next week, hopefully I'll have all the cover stuff done, because I plan on working on the black back cover right now after I make this video. So hopefully by the end of next week, I'll be going to a cottage, so I probably won't get anything done seriously on that zine, but I'm going to be bringing a lot of paper, a lot of pens and colors and stuff like that, because I want to really start working on my my Western comic. So that's going to be exciting, and there's plenty of more like character model sheets that I want to work on, because I've got a couple of cool ideas in the pipeline. It's just I need to kind of create some new characters that can be long-lasting in the Filthy Ralph universe, because I have Filthy Ralph. I know how he is exactly. I know his personality. I know what makes him tick, but I need some more people in that universe. And I've created a prostitute, and I've created a pimp so far, and it seems to be working out pretty good for me. It's just, someone mentioned in the Q&A, it's like, how do you have time to do all this shit? Like, you work, blah, 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 you're married, all this shit. It's like, you know what? It's all about, like, keeping your priorities in order, good time management. That's like the number one thing. Like, even if you get to draw for like, I don't fucking know, an hour, if you're lucky, like 2 hours a night after work, do that, but also don't forget that you've been wanting to watch this show. Like, don't burn yourself out on certain shit. I've burnt myself out on drawing shit from time to time, paintings and stuff like that. You just kind of step back for a little bit, and days turn into weeks, and it happens to everybody. But the main priority, like, let's say you're making a comic, try to work on it a little bit a day, even if it's 15 minutes, whatever it is. You can fit in a little bit of something, a little inking here, a little layout there. Like, doing a page layout is fuck all. It takes fuck all time if you're doing it, unless you're doing like super tight pencils and shit. But one thing that I want to do once I start, drawing and inking the Western comic, is I'm going to pick out a couple of Western flicks to have playing in the background, because I've really neglected my collection as of late. Like, I haven't watched an actual physical copy disc in I don't know how long, honestly, and it's sad. But I've pulled some favorites off the wall over here, actually, and we'll go from there. But expect some new videos talking about movies soon, because that's something that I've always loved doing, and I just haven't done in so long because like I said, I haven't really been watching too much. But there's a lot of movies I could talk about, like that I've seen in my past and stuff like that. Like, for instance, this is a movie that some people shit on, some people love, Dawn of the Dead, the remake. I think it's pretty fucking awesome, okay, because it came out when I was 12 years old. Was it 2004? Yeah, 2004. So I was 12 years old, and it was like, you know, pretty dope. But here, I can kind of like go like this. So the collection, there's some stuff on here that's going to be coming off, going in the basement, and I need to free up some room. And even on the top shelf, like, theoretically, when I came in here, I was like, all top shelf is going to be top shelf quality stuff, and that's not the case right now. Like, there's a lot of random doo-doo, you know what I mean, stuff that I have on DVD that's taken up like 2 times the space of a DVD. I don't have a lot of room here. I got like what you see, you know, there's 1, 2, well, there's quite a few fucking shelves. It's to the floor, to the roof, but they're all like legit. They're not fucking around like, you know, James Rolfe fucking duct tape to the wall or roof or anything like that. Yeah, I've been really wanting to go through the comic collection again. Like I've said a million times, when I actually do sit down to do that stuff, I will film it, even if it's kind of like, you know, off the cuff, just me pointing the camera down. I think it's interesting enough because I always love looking through people's comic collections and shit like that, and bookshelves. And, you know, there's even a few people on YouTube that I've been meaning to rewatch some of their like bookshelf tours, comic collection tours and shit like that. Something that keeps coming up in my feed that I'm not like personally invested in, but I think it's kind of interesting, is like Pokemon cards from when I was a kid go for like $2,000. Like if they're mint condition, they go for like $2,000 for this one, $5,000 for that one. It's like, dude, we had these fucking cards and we just like traded them around, you know. It's crazy, man. You think back to all those kids that were getting those, you know, baseball cards back in when they first started, like with the cigarette packs and shit like that. Like they were just, hey, I toss that in my pocket, Jimmy. You know what I mean? Now it's like going, you could fucking live off of it for like 2 generations basically. But I don't know. I think it's cool. I can't hate on any collecting things, but you know, I've always been invested in movies, books, comics. That's basically it. And now I'm really starting to get a decent, like I can probably go like this. Okay, so this is like my my main bookshelf. It's not going to be very professional here, but see, like there's a decent stuff. You can see some Akira shit, but that shelf right there, like all these binders you see, like from 2001, 2024, graffiti, prints, like up to this spiral spine to the left, that's all art. So I want to like get my own little like area for that stuff, and just kind of like have it designated to art shit. But you know, so far I haven't been able to really figure that out, because like, again, I've been working on making this movie collection alphabetical for fucking 5 months, 6 months, who knows. It's a task, man. It's slowly coming together. And like, I've thought about making a video, just kind of been like, fuck it, I'll just make a video like where it's at now. But I don't want to, man. I want this to look sick. It looks sick now, but I mean, I can't sleep until my movies are in fucking alphabetical order. But I'm sure I'm not alone on there. Real quick, so yeah, new zine, secret zine coming up pretty goddamn soon. There'll be a teaser. I already know what the teaser is going to be. I just got to edit that shit together, and we'll go from there. But yeah, again, if you want to contribute anything to issue 666 of Cinema 187, message me at cinema.187 on Instagram. With that being said, 666 and adios. I'm stoned. I've been stoned the whole time. That's why this video was probably like, fuck's this guy on? Reefer.